Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Divine Decodes. And in today's video, the topic of reading we are taking is still going to check Mrs.Jeon's current energy. For this, the cards came Page of Swords, Death, Page of Pentacles, the Empress, and Ten of Pentacles. These cards are telling me that Mrs. Jeon is right now going through a transformative phase. And not only going through this phase, she has been learning a lot about her transformation and about herself. She is closely noticing the transformation in her life, the end of the old chapter and the beginning of the new one. And she has been guided towards this path by her spirit guides. And this is the right time for her to start something new. And I'm also seeing that she is ready for this. It's not that she's been forced, but now she wants to move with this. As from the long time, she has been wanting her life to move from a long stagnant period. And now this is the time she is moving, she is crossing that line and entering the phase of abundance and prosperity. All this change I'm seeing is more related to her finances. Now she will be learning more about money. But I'm also seeing that instead of taking some action towards it, it is more related to brainstorming phase, more gathering informations and observing her situations, talking about it, discussing more about this. Right now she's having more ideas related to what she want to do, and she wants to make a first herself a clear about what she wants, and she want to have a clear things in her mind. But yes, I'm also seeing her old ways of thinking has changed. Approach to situations have changed. And this is the things which is making her way for a new beginning. This is a very powerful change and unavoidable. So this is the phase before entering her new complete life. Before stepping into that, now she is in phase of analyzing it before taking a step. You can understand in this way that it is a dark night before a new dawn. She is moving towards a page of pentacles, which is more related to a fresh and a grounded energy, which is more focused on material world, very good and new opportunities and a practical learning. This time she would be more focused on building a strong foundation for her future through learning something new, discussing with lots of people, getting educated about that. So it's more of a practical groundwork before moving towards her ambition. And this is more related to the abundance, creativity. She is going to create a lots of finances for her. Whatever she has desired in the past about her financial independence, she is going to create that. But now the difference is only that before she did not had any support or the creative environment, but this time she would be getting all of this. Now this is the right time for Mrs. Jeon to move from Page of Pentacles to Ten of Pentacles, creating a stability for her finances, for her material wealth, as well as financial success, security. This is going to be a lasting wealth with lots of stability. And with this finances, she's going to create a legacy for the future generations with her hard work. Here, I'm also seeing it's talking about creating a legacy in terms of finances, because this is not going to be a wealth created just in a few years or with some few efforts. It has been a long process for her. She has been working on her skills, on grounding herself, on understanding each and every aspect of this creation. And this is only going to lead her towards the Ten of Pentacles, creating a lasting wealth for her and for her families and loved ones. With the Empress card in between the Page of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles, I am getting that this wealth is going to multiply because she is very grounded, she is very nurturing, kind, and a beautiful soul. As she is a very spiritual person, she is going to create this by attracting lots of positivity and a blessing towards her. So her wealth is also going to multiply like the purest form of money flow. You all can understand in this way, like how a person is only working not with the intention of earning money, but money is naturally flowing towards that person in the way they have never expected. So, this is going to happen with Mrs. Jeon. She is becoming that magnet which is going to attract lots of prosperity and abundance related to wealth and material blessings. Here, we didn't get a magician card, but I'm getting the same energy that this empress is creating a magic just by being an empress, just by being so sweet and kind. With the Four of Swords, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Moon card, I'm also getting that this is the time that she needs to take a rest and stop thinking about the romantic partnerships or about her partner and also about the romantic feeling she has about Jungkook. It's because she would have to live in a real world and not being dreaming about this. Because I'm seeing that there's a greater possibility of Mrs. Jeon being in illusion, and it is really very important for Mrs. Jeon to not fall for these illusions or being confused about her future, about her journey, that the things are not progressing the way she wanted, and the fears she may carry with herself, which may be hidden. I am seeing that there could be some conscious blocks because there are some elements which are not even clear to her if logic is applied to this. So, over logic, she would have to work and listen to her intuition more because she would have to become Queen of Wands. She would have to step into her power, and for this self discovery, she would have to heal from each and every aspect and take actions accordingly. And this can only be done if she stays away from any illusions and fears she might carry with her, and only just because of this it is said her for to stop thinking being in dreamy world about the partner and take some rest to heal from any emotional pursuit she might face in the recent future. So I'm also seeing that in upcoming recent future she might be hearing something. It could be some news maybe about Jungkook, which might deeply create subconscious issues in her, and she may go in an illusion or a dreamy world. So it is said for her to stay away from all these things and not to think about this and not try to be overly logical but focus more on her intuition, because as she is a more spiritual person, her intuition is going to guide her always towards the right path. With this strength, Five of Pentacles, King of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Hanged Man card present, I am seeing. So, as we have already discussed, that Mrs. Jeon is going to enter a new phase of material abundance. But right now, she is brainstorming all of that. So, Mrs. Jeon is currently called to shift her perspective, to stop being thinking about the losses she has faced. But it's really very important for her to take inspired actions to find some practical solutions and to get out of that sad period of the past, because it's very important for her to understand that all this she has faced and now facing are temporary, and she has lot of inner strength and leadership qualities which is going to help her to move past all her sorrows and her perceived attitude that I might not be able to do this. She has all the inherent power to overcome this period which she has faced, which was full of material and emotional loss and with lots of worry and sadness. But one thing Mrs. John should not forget, that she has got the ultimate power to accept the reality and to let go of everything which is not working for her. So that's what she has to continue with. Only focus on her inner peace and inner strength. Should have lots of courage and belief on herself that whatever challenge come, I will be able to pass through this, because no one knows about the future. The future is uncertain, and the only thing which could help you to reach to your desired goal is to stay hopeful and self-belief. With the Lovers, Six of Pentacles, and the Justice card, I'm also seeing that Mrs. Jeon now in the phase of balance. Now she knows who is going to balance her energies. So she only allows that people who are equal to her in terms of energies, who are more balanced in the way she is. She gives and provides the same time of efforts and support to other people, the way she receives. And at the same time, she is balancing her decisions and choices in her life. And this is the balance she has been craving from a long time. She wanted this balance, and now she has got this. I also find the need to just peep into Jungkook's current energy. So for this, the cards came Queen of Swords, King of Swords, and Eight of Swords. This is telling me that Jungkook is taking decisions and taking actions, which is very logical. He's very sharp with this. He's using his intelligence very decisively. But at the same times, I am finding him often trapped in his own thoughts, not being clear about what he wants and what he wants to do. And this is mostly are the self-imposed limitations. He's often stuck in a loop of overthinking and fear where he even need to apply his intellect to free himself rather than bind himself further in these traps. So I'm getting that he is mentally very strong when it comes to solve any problem, but these same thoughts often confuse himself due to overthinking. He is often finding himself in a situation where his logical mind often wants a freedom, but some fears and old patterns always prevents him taking any actions. He needs to use that king and queen's objective visions to cut through any illusions of eight of swords. He really needs to identify his exact limiting beliefs and finally remove the blindfold to see the clear path to his freedom, to act on this according to himself. It's all about using his sharp intellect not to trap himself but to liberate, not to restrict him but to release him. And now let us little bit talk about their connection, which is depicted by two of wands, the fool, and three of wands card. And this is telling me that currently it's giving an energies of a connection which is very distant from each other, very far away, connection which is carrying a lots of hope and waiting for the other one just by looking at the stars and the moon, just by keeping faith. This is the connection which is connected by souls, which is more related to belief, which is waiting for the right time, the connection which is very loyal. So this is definitely giving us a vibe that both Mrs. Jeon and Jungkook right now are very far away from each other geographically with no communication in physical form or real world, just by keeping that pure form of love and flowing with this, by keeping the expectation to meet the one in the future. Here I am seeing a very strong connection. Both of them feels that this connection is destined, that there is a one person who is meant for them, but the certainty is unknown. So at last, let us know what Mrs. Jones wants to say to Jungkook, that one special line. So Mrs. Jeon is saying, I am very clear that my whole self of love and my emotions and my feelings are only for you. And what Jungkook wants to say to Mrs. Jeon is, my ultimate happiness in any form of spirituality, whether feminine or masculine, is to give you, provide you with all the pleasures, happiness which I possess. So this is all for today's video. I hope you like it. If you please appreciate my efforts by liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Share the video with as many people as you can, and also comment your best moment of the video you liked the most. Thank you for staying with me till the end. Lots of love to all my viewers and subscribers. Stay healthy and stay safe. Bye bye.